Lego City Adventures Birthday Helpers. Lego City Adventures Birthday Helpers by Steve Fox, based on the story by Siena Dutch, illustrated by It Studio, Random House, New York. Harl Hobbs jumped out of bed. "It is my birthday," he shouted. Harl loved helping the people of Lego City. To celebrate his birthday, Harl wanted to help as many people as he possibly could. He rushed outside to get started. The first person Harl ran into was Lieutenant Duke Detain. Duke was a police officer who knew a thing or two about flips and jump kicks. "Hello, helpful handyman," Duke said. "Today's my birthday," said Harl. He was planning to have a happy day. Harl picked from his toolbox. "Need anything?" he asked Duke. "No, it is a quiet day in Lego City," said Duke. "Let me know if there is anything exciting to do." The next person Harl saw was firefighter Bob. "Need any help?" Harl asked. "Nope," Harl replied with a yawn. But Harl had an idea and a screwdriver. Before Bob could stop him, Harl fixed the siren on the fire truck to sound him louder than ever. "Bak, bak, bak!" Bob pressed the siren button. "Bak, bak, bak!" The siren sounded like a chicken. Before Harl could fix it, the fire alarm went off. Firefighter Bob raced to an emergency. Harl felt bad that his help had not gone as planned. "Bak, bak, bak!" Down the street, Harl saw Poppy Starr. Her stage was in pieces. Harl got his hammer to help. When Poppy turned around, the stage was fully built. "Ta-da!" Harl said with pride. "Thanks, Harl," Poppy replied. "But I was taking the stage down, not putting it up." Then Harl saw Shirley Keeper carrying an empty trash can. "I'm having a rough day," Harl told her. "Me too," Shirley said. "Not much trash to collect today." Harl whipped out his toolbox. "I can upgrade your truck," he offered. "No thanks," Shirley replied. "But maybe you can join me on my route tomorrow." Harl frowned. Tomorrow would be not a special day anymore. Duke Detain walked by. "Nothing exciting is happening today," Harl told Duke with a big sigh. "This is the worst birthday ever. But the day's not over yet," Duke said. Harl headed home. He was sad that he had not helped anyone. Then someone knocked on his door. It was Chief Mccloud. She asked Harl to help her untangle some lights. Next, Mayor Fleck stopped by. "Can you pick up my groceries?" Harl was happy to help. Harl fixed the lights and then picked up the mayor's groceries. On the way to deliver the food, he ran to Police Chief Wheeler. He needed Harl to fix the front wheel on his skateboard. Harl was happy to help. Chief Wheeler gave Harl his skateboard, and he carried the mayor's groceries for Harl. Harl followed Chief Wheeler back to the police station to get the chief's spare wheels. When he opened the door, he saw that his friends were there. "Happy birthday, Harl!" everyone shouted. The lights that Harl untangled were quickly strung up for the party, and the groceries he had picked up, including a big birthday cake. Firefighter Bob thanked Harl for fixing the siren on the truck. The clucking sounds had helped him to rescue some lost baby chicks. Poppy Starr was grateful too. Her record company wanted to hold a last-minute concert tonight, and now her stage was all set. Even Shirley was so excited that would have so much trash after Harl's party. Duke thanked Harl for helping so many people. Harl was glad, but he realized he had never found anything exciting for Duke to do. Fighting crime is great, Duke said with a grin, but planning your secret surprise party was so super exciting. Harl was so happy. It turned out he had helped his friends all day long. It was a happy day. This was the best birthday ever, Harl shouted. Thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel for more read alouds. Bye! Lego City Adventures, Costume Capers. Lego City Adventures, Costume Capers by Steve Fox. Based on the story by Kelly McCain. Illustrated by Emmett Studio. Random House, New York. Beep, beep, beep. Mayor Fleck's alarm clock blared. Good thing I got a full night's rest, he said. I have so much work to do before the big Halloween party. Mayor Fleck jumped out of bed to start his very busy day. But something felt wrong. My corn outfit, he cried. I never take it off. It was gone. Mayor Fleck put on the only other suit he owned and rushed to the town hall, planning for the Halloween party. He couldn't wait. But his assistant, Carol, stopped him at the door. Excuse me, sir, she said. The mayor isn't in yet. I am the mayor, he shouted. Don't you recognize me? Carol squinted at the mayor about his corn soup. She really didn't recognize him. Near to Carol's daughter, Madison. Mommy, who is this strange man? She asked. Carol frowned and looked closer and closer until she gasped. Ah! It is you. But, sir, you don't look like you. Carol wasn't the only one who had trouble recognizing Mayor Fleck. At the new construction site, no one would work until the real mayor showed up to sign off the permits. Nice costume, buddy, the foreman joked. It'll be a real hit at the Halloween party. It only got worse as the day went on. At the new shopping center, they won't let Mayor Fleck cut the ceremonial ribbon, so they couldn't start working. At the opening of the hospital's new wing, the doctors thought that Mayor Fleck was just a confused patient who bonked his head. Carol was getting worried. If no one believes you're the mayor, you can't plan the party. Then Madison had an idea. It's almost Halloween. You just need a costume. That way everyone will recognize you. Mayor Fleck put on the airplane outfit Madison had found for him. What does this button do? He asked with a smile. Uh-oh, the propeller started to spin, and the mayor flew up into the air. Whoosh! Help! He cried as he shot across the room and right out the window. Mayor Fleck crash-landed on Harl, the handyman's bicycle. Thanks for breaking my fall, the mayor said as he took off the airplane costume. Happy to help, flying stranger, Harl replied. He didn't recognize the mayor. Mayor Fleck explained the situation, and Harl had the perfect solution. You can borrow my tutu, he said. At his office, Mayor Fleck realized his tutu wasn't right, and to make matters worse, his pen suddenly turned into a banana. He started to panic. How can he get his work done for the Halloween party? No one believed he was the mayor. Just then, Fire Chief Freya Mccloud climbed through the office window. Try this on for size, she said, handing Mayor Fleck a ninja costume and a set of nunchucks. But the nunchucks slipped right out of his hands and flew across the room. All the smashing is distracting, he cried. This outfit is not helpful for my work. Have no fear, Duke Detain is here, the Lego City top cop shouted, entering through the window and rolling over the mayor's desk. We'll find Mayor Fleck a more colorful costume to wear to the party. Then Mayor Fleck felt that something was very strange was going on. Where had Duke come from? And how did his pen turn into a banana? Before Mayor Fleck could figure out what was happening, Madison and her friends arrived with more costumes. His brain started to boggle. Stop this, no more, he shouted. No one listened. There was a whole avalanche of costumes. Help! Wailed the mayor. This is scarier than any Halloween movie marathon. It's a nightmare. Beep, beep, beep. The mayor recognized that sound. It was his alarm clock, he guessed. It really had been a nightmare, he said. I would never wear such silly costumes in real life. And no wonder those weird things were happening. Best of all, Mayor Fleck's currency was right where he left it in his body. This is the perfect costume for the Halloween party and the every other day of the year. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more read-alouds. Thank you. Lego City Adventures, Meet the Singer. Lego City Adventures, Meet the Singer by Steve Fox. Based on the script by Erica S. Pearl. Illustrated by Emmett Studio, Random House, New York. Best friends Madison Yee and Billy Mccloud work for the local newspaper. Madison Yee, reporter. Billy Mccloud, photographer. Got an interview with singing sensation Poppy Starr. This is Poppy Starr, the Lego City singer. They even got to watch her concert from backstage. Click, click. Billy took picture after picture while Madison scribbled notes, not missing a thing. After the show, Madison and Billy followed Poppy back to her studio. Does your limousine have a swimming pool? Asked Billy. Poppy laughed. No, it is a freezer full of ice cream. Billy thought that was even cooler. At the studio, Poppy introduced the kids to her team. I couldn't make music without my producer, Rolf, and my vocal coach, Jordan, she said. My team is like family to me. As Poppy started singing, her manager, the Colonel, burst through the door. We've got a big problem, Poppy, she shouted. A pipe burst at the aquarium. We can't film your music video there tomorrow. Oh no, said Madison. There, the fish okay? The fish are fine, the Colonel replied, but we have to cancel Poppy's video session. Madison had an idea. We should get the permission to film the video in our school's gym, she suggested. Our principal is Poppy's biggest fan. That's an amazing idea, Poppy said. Her manager wasn't so sure. She was worried that the school kids would get in the way. These kids aren't in the way, Poppy pointed out. They're trying to save the day. The next day, Poppy arrived at Madison and Billy's school along with her team. Me, my director, JJ, and my choreographer, Siena, Poppy said. Siena plans all my dance moves. Can you dance? Siena asked the kids. Billy spun around to show off his wildest moves. Whoops, he said as he fell. Madison helped him up. You like to dance. Does that count? He said. Totally, said Siena, smiling. It was time to film the video. Quiet on the set, called JJ. Everyone got into position. Action! JJ shouted. Then Poppy began to sing. Cut! JJ called. He realized something was off. Billy was singing along with Poppy. JJ told Billy to quiet down. That Poppy had a different idea. She gathered the dancers together. When I get to this part, she said, can I join you and join to sing? She showed them the song. You can dance a little wilder. Action! Poppy began singing. I've got a secret, I know what to do. It always happens when I'm with you. I go bananas, said the dancers. Bananas, shouted Madison and Billy. After a few more takes, the director had anything he needed. I can't thank you the kids enough, said Poppy Starr. You gave my music what it was missing. Thank you, said Madison. Yeah, added Billy. Getting to be in your video was totally bananas. There's just then, Poppy's assistant brought out some gift bags. Tickets for tonight's concert, squealed Madison. Poppy, you're the best. Look what else, Billy said excitedly, reaching into his gift bag. Actual banana. Next day, Madison and Billy published their new favorite article with this headline: Poppy's new video breaks the world record for most views. Subscribe for more read alouds. Bye. Lego City Adventures, Heroes in Training. Lego City, Heroes in Training. Katita. By Amit Studio. One morning in Lego City, the firefighters were busy working in the firehouse. Then Fire Chief Freya Mccloud called everyone over. I have a surprise for you, she announced excitedly. We're going to test our new equipment today. Are you ready for your training? You bet, the firefighters cried cheerfully. Freya started by showing everyone a new obstacle remover vehicle. At a fire, this large bulldozer will help us to get into hard-to-reach places, she said with a smile. The next firefighter to the test on the bulldozer will be Bob, Freya said. Bob eagerly got into the vehicle and started the engine. He was sure to pass the test, but things do not go according to the plan. Bob wanted to back up, but the bulldozer drove forward instead and knocked down a rack of fire extinguishers. Wham! Then the vehicle turned and bumped into the other firefighters. Bam! Feeling rattled, Bob climbed down the bulldozer. I'm sorry, he muttered sadly. The fire chief was disappointed. The bulldozer test was a failure. Well, let's move on to the next piece of equipment, said Freya. This new fire hose can handle twice as much as our water as our old one. Awesome, Bob said happily. We'll put fires out faster and we'll get to the station in time for dessert. Freya asked Clemens to test the fire hose. Clemens was afraid of everything, even spicy pizza. He was shaking as he approached the new equipment. Freya turned on the valve, and the water gushed everywhere. Clemens couldn't control it all. He whirled through the air. Ah! He cried. The fire chief turned on the valve as quickly as she could. Clemens landed on a puddle on the ground with a splat. I only, the shaken firefighter whispered. Finally, Freya said with a sigh, here's a modern fire rover. Cool water cannon, Clemens said. Chief, can I test it? Feldman asked. Sure, Freya said, and handed her the rover's remote control. Click, click, click. Feldman activated the rover, but she couldn't figure out how to control it. When she pressed the green button, the rover shot out an icy stream of water. Zap! The stream hit Roastie, the smart firefighting robot, and froze him. Sorry, I did not know how that happened, Feldman said. Firefighters immediately began to free Roastie. Freya looked around in disbelief. Testing was a total disaster. I think we have to cancel the train. Then, the alarm sounded. The firefighters jumped to their feet and ran quickly to the fire station to get ready. The skyscraper construction site was on fire. It was time for action. Bob, Clemens, and Feldman grabbed their equipment, jumped into the fire engine, and headed out. Freya was right beside them in the new bulldozer. The firefighters raced to the scene, where Feldman would control the bulldozer. Bob will handle the new hose and Clemens would command the rover. Swapping duties was a terrific session. Feldman often rode roastie, so she was a natural at operating the bulldozer. She removed obstacles for the entire team. Thanks to all his training at the gym, Bob was fantastic at keeping control of the fire hose, and Clemens would easily handle the rover cannon. It felt like he was playing his favorite video game. They put out the fire out in no time. I'm very proud of you, team, Freya said as he toasted with hot cocoa. You've all passed the training today. But how? Asked Clemens. We all messed up during our training, Freya smiled. We discovered the most important thing, what everyone is best at, and we put out the fire. Thank you for watching. Bye. Thank you for watching this special read aloud video of the LEGO City Adventures series. Bye!